Hi, my name is Brian McCormick and welcome to my YouTube channel, Stroke of the Clock. Today I'll be talking about the Jazzy Passport Powerchair, which is in front of me. And as you can see, it's a compact chair. The total width of the chair from the seat cushion side to side is 16 inches, and the total width of the chair arm to arm is 25 inches. So it's a very compact chair, and I love it. And I'm sure you will love it too. I'm going to talk a little bit about the chair. It's got a 35 amp hour lithium ion battery. You can order it with 1 or 2 batteries. I've ordered it with 1 battery. The battery lasts about 10 hours depending on what you're using it for, different terrain, but I find the battery to last plenty long for my purposes. And it comes with a kind of a nifty cup holder, as you can see, and the footrest folds up out of the way when it's not in use, and when you're getting in and out of it, you can get the footrest out of the way. And the whole thing weighs 50 pounds without the battery and 60 pounds with the battery. It's a really handy chair, and I love it, and it's very useful for me because you can fold that chair up and put it in any vehicle. Unlike the previous video I had on the Powerchair M3 chair, which requires a wheelchair band to move it around, this chair folds up and you can move it in any vehicle, and it's highly maneuverable. So I take it to the store with my parents, and I can drive the chair inside a Costco or any place. Multiple speed settings, so of course with my vision trouble I don't like it to be terribly fast, but it goes plenty quick for me. And of course the faster you drive it, the harder it is on the battery. So I find it to be, I've never ran out of power, and I've driven it a long way, so it's adequate for my use, and I think you'll probably find adequate for yours too. And I'll be demonstrating the maneuverability of this chair. It comes with a perfectly adequate cushion. I've elected to buy a ROHO cushion to go in this chair because I was in it so much that the cushion for me wasn't adequate. It may be for you. If you're at all mobile and you can get out of that chair, you're only using it because you need help going long distances, the cushion that came in this chair is going to be perfectly adequate for you. So I'll be showing you the maneuverability of the chair shortly, and I hope you stay tuned.
2, 3.
Hello, welcome back. I'm going to be demonstrating the maneuverability of this chair and talking a little bit about the features of this chair, and I hope you find this informative. So this chair, you can set multiple speeds, and it's highly maneuverable, as you can see, and you can turn it around any way you like. And I find this chair perfect for me because it's easily transportable in most vehicles. My parents have a Subaru Forester, and it's easily transportable in the Subaru Forester, and so we can take it with us when we go to the mall or go to restaurants or anywhere. You can take it anywhere. It's highly compact. The width of the cushion is 16 inches, and it's 25 inches arm to arm outside of the armrests, and the cushion that I sit on is 16 inches wide. So it's very compact and very maneuverable. It's perfect for going to any like hardware stores or any type of shopping where you're going down aisles. It's easy to fit down most any aisle. I've never been someplace where I couldn't ride this chair inside the building. And like I said in the video, I have this ROHO cushion, this chair, and the chair, this chair cost $2,200, and it came with a perfectly adequate cushion. But I elected to buy a ROHO cushion, which is additional $500. So, you know, if you don't need one, you don't have to get one. I found it necessary because I have to sit in this chair for long periods of time, and it's just so much more comfortable for me. But different people have different tolerances for as far as how much support is they need, and super high quality. They're made in the United States, which is nice because you find chairs like on Amazon that are made in China, and the problem with those chairs is if something goes wrong, you're going to find yourself an unhappy camper because you'll not be able to get parts for it, and I just am really reluctant to buy things that I can't get parts for or service on. So this chair, you're not going to have a problem getting parts for it. If you need it serviced, you can take it right down to anybody that sells private mobility chairs and have it serviced. So, you know, it's got a lot of benefits to getting it through private mobility as opposed to other lower cost resources. I would highly recommend that you shop around because different places have different prices on these chairs. This chair cost $2,200, and that was a really good price, I thought, for the chair. So shop around, and I hope you found this informative and useful. So until next time, take care of yourself.
I'm going to be demonstrating the flexibility that this chair has for handling manually as you're trying to deal with it and get it moved around and get it in a car. First, I'll show you how we fold it up to where we can put it in this Subaru Forester right behind me. We just remove the ROHO cushion or the seat cushion. And then we fold up the footrest. And I always like to take the arms up a little bit. And there are two yellow levers in behind below the seat here. And you push those, and then you push the back down. And the wheels fold under. So now it's really ready to pick up and put in the car. So we just pick it up. And put it in the car like that. Now, as Brian said earlier, with the battery in, it weighs 60 pounds. The battery weighs 10 pounds. You can remove the battery. I just leave it in. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you some other features about handling this chair. One feature that's pretty handy is if you're moving this chair around, like in the house or around and you don't want to have to put the power on it and drive it, you can sit the chair up, and it sits on some little hard rubber wheels, and you can wheel this chair wherever you want it to go. So to get it back unfolded, you just put the chair down on the ground, get a hold of these two yellow levers, and pull the chair up back into position and get the footrest down. The other thing that's handy about this chair is if you're pulling up to a table and you need to move the controller here, you push this button down and you can rotate the controller over to the side so you can get closer to a table. Also, there's a quick release on the cup holder so you can take it out and get more room to get to a table. And then if you want to manually move this chair with the motors locked, you can't move it. But if you were in a restaurant and you needed to pull these up, there are levers on each of the motors that you can disengage the motors. And now you can move the chair by shoving it. It frees it to where things can roll. So that's just another area that gives you flexibility in being able to use this chair when you go out to eat. So when you change the battery, it's real important to read the book because there's an on-off switch on the battery that needs to be turned off before you pull the battery out. And it's real simple. You just pull down on a little button and pull the battery out. You don't have to pull the battery out to charge it. If you look at the front of the controller here, you'll see this yellow, and that's where the power charging plugs in to charge it. And we just charge it overnight when it needs to be charged. So it's a great little chair. I really enjoy having it because it's easy for Brian and I to go do things together, and or Karen and Brian and I to go do things together, and he's free to have a little more independence than being in a push chair and us pushing him. So, thank you.
I'd like to make one final point about this chair. As far as I know, it can be checked on an airplane with the battery in the cabin. The chair only weighs 50 pounds without the battery, and the lithium-ion battery has to be stored in the cabin in the carry-on compartment. But other than that, as far as I know, this chair can be checked in an airplane. And if you found this channel to be useful and informative, I'd encourage you to click subscribe, and because I'll be bringing more content like this in the future, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.